From 6 News headquarters in Istanbul, this is the news with Clint, Deloatch.
It's 10 a.m. in Washington, 2 p.m. in London, and 4 p.m. in Accra. I'm Clint Deloatch at 6 News Center in Istanbul. Thank you for joining us. We begin this hour in the Turkish capital, Ankara. That's where Turkish Prime Minister Recep Tayyip Erdogan is meeting with representatives of Turkey's Armenian and Assyrian communities today. Prime Minister Erdogan met with Armenian community leader Bedros Şiringlü at the Prime Minister's office in Ankara. Erdogan is also scheduled to meet with the Assyrian community leader Kenyan Atılsın and Orthodox spiritual leader Metropolit Yusuf Çetin. In the late hours this evening, the Prime Minister will depart Ankara and travel to Libya. Officials say Erdogan will arrive in Libya on Saturday and will deliver a speech at the inauguration of the 32nd Arab League Summit in Surat. A high rate of participation is expected in this year's summit in Surat by heads of state and government. During his visit to Libya, Erdogan will also be accompanied by Deputy Prime Minister Semir Cici and Foreign Minister Ahmet Davutoglu. Erdogan is expected to hold bilateral talks with leaders of several nations during the summit. Russian Interior Minister Rashid Nurgaliyev says developing relations between Turkey and Russia, the countries require additional studies on security. Following talks in Ankara, Nurgaliyev held a joint news conference with Turkish Interior Minister Bashir Atalay. He said forming a security structure to protect human rights require new approaches in Russia as well as in Turkey. He said those new approaches will be reflected in the security agreement between the two countries, scheduled to be signed in May. Nurgaliyev said the economic dimensions and relations between Russia and Turkey came into the forefront following the visit of Turkish Prime Minister Erdogan to Russia in January. He also said the parties would boost cooperation in dealing with cross-border crimes. He listed the fight against terrorism as well as dealing with drug smuggling as areas of agreement. Nurgaliyev said Russia expects a Turkish delegation to visit Moscow in April for talks. He also invited Turkish security officials to attend exercises in Russia's Kurdistan region in October.
Gelişmeler olabiliyor. Biz tabii bunları titizlikle araştırıyoruz. Zaten Başbakanımızın güvenliği ve diğer korunması gerekenlerin güvenliğiyle ilgili oldukça titiz davranıyor.
A Turkish footballer and the head of the Turkish soccer team has been arrested as part of an investigation into alleged match fixing. Recep Öztürk, the goalkeeper of the Turkish team Konyaspor, and Temel Yıldırım, the chairman of the Turkish sports soccer team, were arrested in Istanbul. State-run Anatolian news agency says both Öztürk and Yıldırım were sent to Metris prison. Earlier Thursday, Turkish prosecutors also asked the court to accept charges against former international defender Faith Akil in connection with a match-fixing probe. His attorney says Akil was arrested on charges of being a member of a gang and fraud. Akil was part of the Turkish team which came third at the 2002 World Cup. He was among a group of people detained on Wednesday. Authorities released some of the suspects after questioning on Thursday, but prosecutors also asked the court to bring charges against a second man. Among those released were Arif Erdin, a deputy trainer at the top division Istanbul club Başakşehir Belediyespor, and Taner Güler, a striker with the club. The Turkish Football Federation confirmed an investigation by Istanbul prosecutors was underway. In a statement, the federation said it had filed a complaint about suspected match fixing with prosecutors in Istanbul last August. In Turkey, it is time to set your clock ahead 1 hour. The springtime practice called daylight saving time will begin in Turkey on Sunday in order to benefit more from longer days. clocks will advance by 1 hour beginning at 3 a.m. on Sunday, March 28th. From now through the summer, daylight will be used more while electricity will be used less. The daylight saving practice will end at 4 a.m. on October 31st by setting your clocks back by 1 hour. Turkish Foreign Minister Ahmet Davutoglu is into the second day of his official visit to Macedonia. The Turkish Foreign Minister began his Macedonia tour on Thursday. Davutoglu traveled to a number of cultural and historical sites and held talks with Macedonian officials. After attending the informal inauguration of the Turkish honorary consulate in Orkut, Davutoglu visited several other cities. He also met with Vladimir Talbisky, the mayor of Batola. Davutoglu underlined the importance of friendly relations between Turkey and Macedonia. He noted that Batola was a sister city of Turkey. Davutoglu and Talbisky discussed what kind of an assistance Turkey could make to protect historical heritage in Batola and ways to boost economic relations. The foreign minister invited Tulsa to a Balkans municipality forum scheduled to take place in Turkey in June. Davutoglu said Turkey is eager to boost its relations with all neighboring countries in the Balkans. We're going to take a closer look at the foreign minister's visit. Professor Nano Ruzin is a dean of the Faculty of Politics and International Relations at Fon University in Macedonia. He joins us on the line from Macedonia. Professor Ruzin, thank you for being with us.
Thank you. Hi.
Professor, how would you describe the current relations between Turkey and Macedonia?
If you say it's excellent, it's not enough, because our current relationship with Turkey is have some historical, political, economical, cultural, maybe emotional contents, and for this reason, if you like to find one really friend between all nations in the world, for Macedonia, between three places is Turkey nation. And for us, really, is sometimes as a big brother, and really we are very happy every time when we have some visit from Turkish diplomacy, Turkish professors, or every tourist in our country.
Now, let's turn to the foreign minister's visit to Skopje and other cities there in your country. What are some of the goals of this visit to Macedonia? What does Ahmet Davutoglu hope to achieve while he's there, you think?
We can maybe do 3 or 4 goals. Okay, first of all is diplomatic relationship, the spirit of good relationship, etc. But also some political contents, because we are together in the same position vis-à-vis membership of the European Union. Second is our interest to develop a better trade relationship. Now in Macedonian media is very present that the investment of staff, of Şişecam, of a lot of Turkish little business, joint venture, etc. And because we have very good relationship now, attention of people in our country is in this very difficult time of war crisis. to do something, to start something, especially with TAF. This is a company for, who will be which is very big partner concerning airport in Skopje and in Ohrid. Also, some touristic objective because Turkish opened the honorary consulate in Ohrid, and also visit to Bitola. This is our very common historical center between Turkey and Macedonia. Of course, this is also the lot of villages with Turkish minorities, and in the town in Skopje, the community, Turkish community, is also very active, and it is really the big mosaic of this visit of Mr. Davutoglu.
Now, the area there, the Balkans and that whole region has gone through some pretty difficult times, particularly if we go back a few years. How does Macedonia view Turkey's role in the region?
In fact, if you analyze the position of Turkey from 19th until today, this position is very important for us and also for Turkey, because Turkey played a very important role as a stabilizer of Balkans inter-ethnic problems, because Turkey has some knowledge about our mentality, our tradition, our culture, and the position in different areas, economic, social, financial, cultural, was very important during this crisis and during this period of transition. Also today is very important our commercial and touristical, of course, citizen relationship with Turkish people. And for this reason, Turkey played, and Turkey will play also to continue to play a very important role in Balkans country, also in the future in our Euro-Atlantic integration.
Now, Turkey, as you know, is certainly trying to become a part of the European Union, and I'm sure Turkey's EU bid is likely to come up in its talks with, in Davutoglu's talks with all the Macedonian leaders. What is Macedonia's position on Turkey's bid to become a member of the European Union, and do you think that would have any impact on Macedonia if it does become an EU member?
In fact, as you know, we have also the problem concerning some condition. In our case, is the main issue with Greece. But actually, every step vis-à-vis European Union, every step with success for Turkey, for Turkish membership is also the success for us, because we think then when Turkey started to be more and more intensively present in Europe, also the Macedonia and Balkans start to be more and more present in Europe. For this reason, our destiny is the same, and I hope that in the same time we will be together, be member in the European Union, and to continue our historical friendship, to continue to be to intensify our cultural change, our commercial change, and in fact we are in the same community. We have the same mentality. If I say then in this moment the best series movie when 2-3 of all population, two parts of our population see the very popular series Scheherazade with all story, love story, etc. Is one of witness. Then we have the same values, same culture, appearance, and really I'm happy then in the future we will be more and more approached with Turkish culture, with Turkish people, and and in the European integration also.
Professor Nano Ruzin, Dean of the Faculty of Politics and International Relations at Fawn University there in Macedonia. Thank you for being with us, sir.
Thank you also.